I want to talk just a little bit about something that is timely to say to you. Many of you have been listening to us for a while, some for a long while. Some are new, most are seasoned. Most of you have decided to be deliberate creators. But there is a lot of confusion on the part of old-timers and newcomers about exactly how you go about creating your own reality or influencing what comes to you in the positive direction of what you want, of what you would choose. And so we think it's a good idea to begin here with some very brief but clear reminder. You are the creator of your own experience, meaning you are the attractor of it, meaning you establish vibrational patterns that are matched by things that are equivalent. So nothing ever comes to you that is not a very solid match to you. So deliberate creation really is mostly, or we even want to say only about, understanding that you can control your point of attraction, because you can control what vibrational frequency you're on, or what vibration you're offering, or what thoughts you're thinking, or more important, you can control how the thoughts you are thinking feel. You can adjust your perspective. You can calibrate to the precise vibrational frequency of your inner being, who stands in your vortex or in your vibrational reality, where the things that you have chosen, both prior to coming into this body and since, are. So, in every case, if something that you want isn't happening, hasn't happened, and isn't happening, and you don't even have belief that it's going to happen, it's because you're offering vibrations or thoughts, you have moods and attitudes that you are not deliberately tending to. And that can only mean that you either don't understand the way the universe works, or you don't feel capable, you're not believing in your ability to focus deliberately. But we want to begin here today by saying to you, you can do this. This is not a difficult thing, but you've got to understand the basics. You can't be looking at a situation like your boyfriend left or says he's going to, and you feel bad. You can't look at that situation and have a knee-jerk response to it and acknowledge that you feel bad and make any changes in your point of attraction. Now, as time passes and your focus dissipates, or as other things get your attention, because almost all humans are offering most of their vibration because of what they are observing. Many of you get confused about that because you haven't been all that deliberate much of your life, and so you're probably wondering, why do I have to be deliberate now? Well, you don't have to be deliberate now. You don't have to think and feel on purpose now. You can just focus and respond and focus and respond and go the way the wind blows and complain with the crowd that's complaining the loudest. You can be a what is person. This is what is, and this is what is, and this is what is. And offer no deliberate intent or practice no ability to be a better selective sifter, because there are lots of things to choose from this smorgasbord that is human life on planet Earth. There's a lot to choose from, as is represented by the widespread of different lifestyles and ways of living and states of happiness by the human population of your planet. But in every single case, whether you were inspired by another, whether you were trained by those early in your life to just have a better attitude, whether you had a really good life that you just observed, it doesn't matter what led up to why you're offering the vibrational frequency that you're offering. The point is, the vibrational frequency that you're offering is equaling what's coming back to you in terms of your attraction. And if you will just begin by saying, I want to accept that. I accept that I get what I vibrate, whether I'm aware of what I'm vibrating or not, whether I'm good at deliberately sifting and focusing or not, I'm getting what I'm thinking about, whether I want it or not. And I do have the ability, even though sometimes it is more difficult than others, to think on purpose. Because thinking on purpose, that's what deliberate creating is. Thinking on purpose. That's what deliberate creating is. How you feel is everything, because how you feel is what you be in any moment in time. In other words, that's the life you're living. How you're feeling is 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 what it's about. And it doesn't matter what you're using as your excuse to feel the way you want to feel, focusing upon that aspect of your focused ability. Because when you remember that you are a vibrational being, and when you remember that the way you feel is about your vibrational alignment, when you consciously utilize your emotional guidance system in order to deliberately activate a frequency within yourself that allows alignment with the frequency of your source, when you get this all into the perspective of who you really are as brilliant, genius, leading edge creators, to practice that vibrational frequency and allow that improvement to fill in all of the magnificent ways that it will. We want you to accept that emotion as the first manifestation. You could say that because you can find a way of feeling good immediately, you have the ability to accomplish instant manifestation. You have the ability to accomplish instant manifestation. And if you will accept that emotion that you can achieve within 10 minutes, no matter what, we're not kidding you, as the manifestation that you are looking for, then you will accomplish a vibrational container. The first manifestation is a feeling. Next, you'll start having thoughts that match it. Good feeling thoughts that match it. So the next manifestation, after the manifestation of the emotion, will be more manifestations, more things that enhance that first manifestation. So the emotion's just going to feel better. It's going to get stronger. It's going to feel more specific. So we could say to you, in fact we will, that this first manifestation is a general manifestation, in that I feel good just because I want to, or I feel good because I'm anticipating things coming, don't know what, don't know where, don't know when, don't know who necessarily, and don't need those specifics to feel good. That's the point that we want you to come to. I don't need all of those specifics to initially feel good, because I can feel good in the general sense that things always work out for me, in the general sense that the laws of the universe are always consistent, in the general sense that I have an emotional guidance system that will help me to keep myself in alignment with who I am, in the general sense that I accept that I am a worthy being. That's general, but most of you aren't really doing a very good job of that, because you have specifically been not feeling worthy for a very long time. So when we say, oh, you are worthy, you say, yeah, but tell me how to get the things I want. And we say, well, you have to feel worthy, you have to feel capable, you have to feel excited, you have to be vibrationally ready before those things can come. You can feel better now about anything that is your desire or your issue. We want you to do it for the instant manifestation of achieving the vibrational emotion of well-being, which is the reason that you want every single thing to come into being anyway. When you discover the power of your ability to focus, the power of your ability to focus yourself into a good feeling emotion, you are free from all bondage. You are free from all bondage, which exists for only one reason. It exists because there is vibrational resistance within you that you've practiced into place. And when you let go of that vibrational resistance that you've practiced into place, Then it's as simple as saying, I like that. You achieve the vibrational good feeling of it. And then the universe says to you, and we're not kidding you about this at all, that feeling that is chronically present within you matches this. Would you like some of it? Matches this. Would you like some of it? Matches this. Matches this. Matches this clarity. Matches this vitality. Matches this stamina. Matches this conversation with this lovely person, matches this piece of information that is just the right information at the right time, matches this rendezvous with this set of people, matches this experience, matches this manifestation. In other words, the matching just gets more and more and more and more deliciously and satisfyingly specific. But you got to start with the foundation that as it fills in with stuff you do want rather than stuff you don't want. You are more than you see in these physical bodies. You sense that. We want you to know it. If you can accept that the idea is the manifestation, and you can revel in the fact that you are consciousness exploring variety, and that out of that variety is born desire, and that desire matters more than everything else put together, because that desire is the expansion of the universe. If you can accept that as your creation and relax into the knowing that you have done what you came to do, in the absence of resistance, it is our promise to you that the specifics of that desire will fill in around you in the most delightful dance. No matter how long you've been in that place, no matter how long you've practiced that negative emotion, no matter what the conditions you're standing in that you're observing that may be making you feel less than good, it doesn't matter how big, bad, and awful whatever it is that you think you're living. 10 minutes is as long as we think it would ever take to achieve the important manifestation of the improved emotional state of being. And if you can accomplish the emotion and can maintain the emotion, the details will fill in, and you will feel like the most blessed, loved, cared for, worthy being who has ever lived in any environment, because everything just fills in and says, here's more, lovely one, of what you're looking for. Here's more, here's more, here's more. There is no exception to your ability to achieve.